Hi, my name is Miss Lobbin, and I'm the orchestra director at Manzano High School. Normally, the Manzano Orchestra goes on recruitment tour, and we perform for all of the orchestras at the middle schools. This year, we weren't able to do that, but I do have three seniors who are going to explain a little bit about the program. They have all been in orchestra for all 4 years, and their names are Seda, Sedona, and Alex. So without a further ado, each of them are going to give you a glimpse of the program.
Hi, my name is Alex, and I'm a senior at Manzano Orchestra, and I'm here to talk to you about many things about orchestra. First and foremost, many people are in like other extracurricular activities, and I think that they can't find time to be part of orchestra, but that's not true. I'm part of Senate, and Senate's like really heavily time consuming, but I'm still like in orchestra because it's not hard to find time for orchestra because she usually helps us with that. She works around her schedule, and it's pretty good, and it's pretty fun. And with that, second part, we go on trips for orchestra. So last year we were supposed to go to Disneyland, but we couldn't. That's truly unfortunate. But usually for those trips, it's pretty easy too, for fundraising. So we don't have to worry much about money. Third part is lettering info. Basically, lettering is like those things that you put on like Letterman jacket. It's kind of sick. There's like these special requirements that you could do. She has a list that she usually gives us. It's not hard to letter in orchestra as long as you just do everything that you have to do in class and go to concerts and try other things like all state and honors, which you'll probably know about later. But other than that, orchestra's pretty cool. It's really fun, and you get to make a lot of friends.
Hi, my name is Sedona Domino, and I'm here to talk about AP classes and orchestra, and to talk about how you can take both at the same time. For example, in my junior year, 5 out of 7 classes were AP, and I took orchestra at the same time, and I didn't really have any extra problems. I think that as long as you have a solid schedule and a lot of time management skills, which you will of course develop as you get into high school and start taking more classes and also complicated classes that require a little bit more time and thought put into them, you will need a better time management system. But you can take orchestra with them. It helps that it is a class during your actual school day and not something outside of school or an extracurricular activity. And of course, you do ideally have to practice, but like I said, with a little bit of time management skills, you will be pretty good to go.
Hi, I'm Seda Wasson Caesars, and I'm a senior this year. I have been in the orchestra program for 4 years. My first teacher did not like her a whole lot, but she was okay, I guess. But I'm going to talk to you about sports, being in sports and orchestra, all state and honors orchestra, and the kind of friendships that you will be making in this class. My freshman, sophomore, and junior year, I have played in my school, in the school's volleyball team and the track and field team. With these activities, I was always busy after school, and the only time I got to practice was when I was at home and about to eat dinner or right after my dinner, because I would be practicing during the day for 2 hours after school. And this made it really interesting because my teacher would always let me come in during the lunch periods and to practice on the music that we were given to make sure that I understood the material. Just last year, I auditioned for the honors orchestra, which meant that I had to play 2 practice scales and a piece, an audition piece, that was provided by the organizers of the event. That is also the same thing that you have to do for state, except the only other difference is that you have to have 3 excerpts that you also play with the scales and the audition piece. And being in orchestra and being in sports, they conflict sometimes, but the teacher is always there to work around your schedule if you have something that is conflicting with a concert, say. Like, just last year, I had a volleyball practice right before I had to go and play for a concert. And I came in from the auxiliary gym, and I was still all sweaty and it was all gross and all, but I still played with both the orchestras because I was asked to play with the younger orchestra. So she will work around your schedule, so you don't have to worry about it. Being like, that's because when I was playing sports, I was like, oh my gosh, it's gonna conflict. It's not going to conflict because the teacher's going to work around your schedule as well. But in my time in orchestra, I have made lasting friendships with seniors from my freshman year. And I became really close to some of them. Even like, I went to their graduation ceremony, their parties afterwards. But being in a section, you become a small family. And because of that, you become friends with every single person in your section. And for me, in my freshman year, I became really close to my stand partner, whose name was Matt. And we'd always mess with each other during class. It was really funny, actually. But like, we respected each other, and we made each other better because we respected each other. And that goes the same for every other section that you encounter, because the unlikeliest of friendships can come out of a small chance meeting. And these small chance meetings are so common and can be so rare sometimes. And that's why you have to take that chance and get to know everybody. For instance, I know every single person in the advanced orchestra, even if they don't know me, because I'm observant and I listen. And I listen to what they have to say and make them feel comfortable. And that's the other thing. If you don't feel comfortable, then you're not going to open up, and you're not going to ask your section leader, hey, am I doing this right? How do you play the rhythm like this? Or are you supposed to play it like this? You need to interact with everybody so that you know and they know what you can accomplish together. So, thank you for your time.